My name's Estera Taylor. I'm a naturopath. I work from a home office clinic and also at Endeavour College. I really love my job. Prior to Jesus, I would sort of say my life was pretty good. I have a wonderful family. I have 2 adult children and a husband. I spend a lot of time searching for spiritual practices, I guess, to fill a hole and also to find answers. That ranged from a lot of things from, crystal therapies to Reiki to self-development courses. I spent a lot of money on that. What I found was that when my parents passed away, that none of that touched the surface from the grief and the loss that I was feeling. And that's where Jesus stepped in and filled that hole. What brought me to the place where I was ready to give my heart to Jesus was I realised that I was completely broken and none of my New Age practices was helping to fill that hole, that the grief that I was experiencing with the loss of my parents. My parents did pray, they believed in God. That's what brought me back to church. That's what brought me back to hearing the gospel message. It was the first time I had heard that I don't have to try and fix this by myself. There is only one way, and Jesus is that way. He is the way, the truth, and the life. And what that means is that I didn't have to be searching. I didn't have to find those answers. He gave me that peace, that joy. None of that is what I found in the New Age. All those spiritual practices. So once I accepted Jesus, and it was a process, it did take a little while. I had to basically reconcile my New Age practices from my head to my heart, but there was a shift. I did completely give my heart to Jesus, and there was a complete transformation. There was peace like I had never experienced before. Jesus basically changed my heart. He gave me a love for my husband. I always loved my husband, but I was totally dedicated to my family. And there was a peace and joy that I'd never experienced. The evidence for where I've seen my life change is that there is a lot more peace and a lot more joy in daily life. I no longer have to be in charge of all the outcomes. My Heavenly Father has a plan for me. Even though life doesn't always go the way I would wish, I have problems, there are challenging days, but I can just share those burdens with Jesus and with God, knowing He has a plan for me. This gives me a reason to rejoice every day. For anybody searching for answers, I hope that my experience can help you. I spent 35 years following rabbit holes. I tried it all, trust me. It only temporarily filled that hole. It wasn't until I found Jesus that I fully felt hope, peace, love, joy, and life. I had a reason and have a reason to rejoice. I pray that you too will find Jesus.